Hi there, my name is Kizzy Watling. I have been a gamer for nearly 30 years and I still love the hobby to this day. So, you want to know about three favourite Nintendo franchises and why I like them so much? Well, Pokemon was my first ever game. I started off with Pokemon Red and I've loved the franchise ever since, and it's one of the first games that got me into RPGs. Um, Second, Metroid. Metroid was amazing at the time. I was a bit late to the franchise. I played the second Prime, which was Corruption, as well as Hunters on the DS back in the day. And I'm not talking the slim one, I'm talking the really big chunky one. And Samus Aran has always been a bit of a role model, as well as some other female protagonists. And it was nice to play as a female protagonist for once instead of, well, it was just a nice change. And then lastly, we've got the Mario franchise. Again, I love RPGs. I've only recently played Super Mario RPG recently, but I really loved the sequel to that, which really was the Paper Mario series. I've loved Paper Mario since I was very, very small when I had it on the GameCube. I've loved Mario Kart since I can remember. I love racing games. And there's nothing like throwing out a blue shell at your friends and destroying friendships, is there? So Obscure games. I've played a few in my time, but I think the one that sticks out to me that most people haven't played, or they ever played it for the special event that came with it, which is Pokemon Channel, which is a bit like, I never played this game, but it was called Hey You Pikachu. And it was very like that. And the reason I enjoyed it so much is because it had like little casual side quests that each like individual Pokemon gave you and Pikachu to do, as well as like there was little mini games you could like level up friendship between you and the wild Pokemon in the area. And it was a little bit like a Tamagotchi in a way, where you had to go and look after Pikachu as well as give him pets and stuff. And it just made you feel at the time, bearing in mind this was on GameCube, that you had a real Pokemon in your hands and that you looked after it. And that was always special to me back then, especially with Pokemon being one of the first franchises I got introduced to as a gamer. Things you need to know about me. Well, I am a content creator. I've been casually doing content creating for 8 years now. I've been doing YouTube for roughly about 4, and another 4 years on that for streaming. I've done everything from playthroughs to vlogs to live streaming for fun on Twitch and YouTube, as well as running a bit of a Pokemon community with that as well. I've also dabbled in physical art, as well as learning how to do digital art with Photoshop for a few years now. And it's made gaming definitely more accessible, and it's made it such a big part of my life. And I enjoy it so much. I love that interaction between me and the audience, even if it is just for fun. And I think that's about it, really, off the top of my head, that you guys need to know. Lovely to hear from you, and thank you for giving me this opportunity.